keeping up. But yeah, this is the thing that I said I was going to redo. So essentially, last time it was just one row of these, and I changed the design so I could double up on these organic crystal factories. So they've been producing for quite a while now. We've nearly got a full Mark II storage full of those organic crystals. The other things that I did off camera today was just make several trips back and forth between this planet and the other planet, so that I could bring back all of this titanium. So we've got like three Mark II containers full of titanium. What else did I do? So yes, it was this bit over here. So this line of graphite wasn't keeping up with demand, so I expanded this one a little bit, and I expanded. I made this new little section that's also pumping out some graphite, and I extended this one because, I mean, you can see it's still really not saturating the line. It's just I don't have any space to do anything more with these, so just got to kind of deal with that for now. Still got tons and tons of what do you call it, sulfuric acid, but yeah, we could really do with having more graphite coming into this line, to be perfectly honest. Do you know what? I think that might be the first thing that I do before we start focusing on the yellow, because it would be, we are going to be needing this product pretty much straight after we've set up yellow research. So let's try and get out ahead of this problem now, because if there's a bottleneck, then we're going to run out of it really quick. So it's not going to be a huge help. But let's see if I can redesign this section just a little bit so we can get two miners in this gap here. Let's see. Just got to have a fiddle around with this and see if you can get it to fit in. That might work. And there we go. That might not be too bad. Is it going to be perfect? Is it going to produce a load more? No, but it will put a little bit of a dent into the problem. So let's get that powered up and get these new ones powered up. And we will run some conveyor. There. And this. And I'm not going to be able to put too many on this before it gets completely saturated. So we'll start with 5 and see how far that goes. Okay, cool. So let's get that hooked up with some sorters. Zoom in so I can see a bit better. Oopsie-daisy, nearly. There we go. So yeah, the first thing that we're going to get doing is getting yellow research cubes up and running so that I can actually continue researching things. At the moment, as you can see in the top left, there is nothing researching. And that's because I've researched everything that I possibly can that is only red and blue. So yeah, can't research anything until we get the yellow research up and running. So we'll just finish off this little bit of extra graphite production. Add in a power cell and get them all producing graphite. Copy that and paste it across to all the other smelters. Okay, cool. It's going to help a little bit. It's really not going to really greatly change what's happening here. We can see that the first 3 are running. That 4th one is now running, and that 5th one is now running, and the 6th. So it's a little bit better than it was, but it's still not enough. Might have to think about bringing in some graphite from elsewhere to help solve this situation. I mean, arguably, we're actually putting too much graphite into this. It's it's only, yeah, it's kind of bottlenecking there. So actually, no, this is probably producing exactly the right amount to run this and also for red research, which is where the rest of it's going to. So yeah, we'll leave that as it is for now. But on to yellow research. So let's have a look what we need to do that. So for yellow research cubes, we need diamonds and we need titanium crystals. So we've pretty much got everything we need for titanium crystals. We've got the organic crystal production up and going, really a full storage of those, and then we've got three stacks of titanium here that I pulled from the other planet, and that's what is going to be producing our titanium crystals. So organic crystals plus titanium crystals gets us titanium crystals. So let's set up this production. I reckon probably 10 will be a good start. We may expand that a little bit more down the line. But, that's where we'll begin. Let's see that. So let's change camera angle. Okay, good. So let's get some of these products on the line. That's not quite filling because no power. But let's just go in and throw in the pylons while I'm here. Cool. And let's get them hooked up with some sorters. You know what? I'm gonna actually expand it by 2 more processors on the end of here as well. Build that out a little bit. That. Put in more and finish off with all of the sorters. So we need that one going over there, and just this last one to fix up. Done. Get rid of those extras. And I think that's going to be a problem. Let's see. So it can just fit on the outside here, but as you can see, the couldn't have been any more perfect. Very good. So we'll set up like that, and then we'll run this all the way down here. Excellent. Let's get these producing titanium crystals. Copy that blueprint across to all of the others. And finish up with some sorters to put those crystals. Perfect. Okay, let's get in some storage. Just expand that conveyor just a little bit. And final finishing touches, sorters into the box. Cool. So the titanium is getting absolutely chewed up by this process. So in fact, I'm going to add in a T3 sorter here as well, so that it can output just a little bit extra. In fact, let's upgrade all three of those so it's just absolutely pumping out the titanium, making sure that it's keeping up with demand. Yeah, it's reaching right to the end of this line. So, okay, that's one of our two products that we need for yellow cubes. The other one is diamonds. Diamonds are pretty simple, just need graphite, but graphite is a problem. We are going to have to find a new source of it because we can't go taking from the one that we're already using. And in fact, I'm noticing some flickering lights, so let's just have a look at the power situation. Now we're pretty good for power. We'll need to upgrade it soon-ish, but for now we can let it lie. So graphite, or rather coal, is what we're looking for. And got to admit, this starting planet is not great for resources. That's iron. Yep, that's iron, so that's no good. That's some coal. It's a long, long, long way away from where it needs to be. So we need to bring it over to here, I think. Yeah, so yeah, it needs to go right across the pole. Let's see if there's any more that's slightly more conveniently placed over here. Oh, there we go. That will do. So let's get 3 miners. We'll get some power going in just a tick. Gonna want to stock up on some T2 conveyors pretty soon as well. So we'll do. Let's. Oops, a daisy. I'm like mad in places that I'm not supposed to be. Let's make a little bit land that we can build. Thankfully, got loads of soil now, so that's less of an issue. Okay, that should be enough space. Let's get some power going over here. Let's do that, followed by. Can we get all three? Yeah, we can get all three. We place it just there. Great. So that's coal being produced. Now we need to turn that into graphite. So let's go out there, add in our smelters. Go with 8. I think 8 will be good for 3 different mining machines. In fact, let's see if we can get 10 working. Oh, actually, no. I'm. There's a better way of doing this. So actually, let's carry on further out and do a couple more. Perfect. So the way that we're going to do the diamonds is we will have this. Oh, that's going to be a big gap. Let's just double check that we can actually go over that gap before I get too carried away. Oh, it can. Excellent. Sweet. So let's put in some sorters from the coal line into this side. So on the south side of the line, we'll be producing graphite. Copy that to everywhere. And on the other side of the line, we will be producing diamonds. And what we'll do is we'll get the graphite directly from the smelter. So it'll just go straight across the line from one smelter to the other. You know what? I should have done that the other way around so that the diamonds are out. It's much of a muchness. It doesn't really matter. It's done now. And we'll copy that blueprint across others. And we'll get some output. And I'm just going to set it up so that it does store some. A large container is probably overkill, but I'd rather just set it up now and not have to think about it again. So yeah, let's do it that way. And finally, power. That just about covers it. It does. Great. So we just need the output sorters, and then we're all done for our diamonds. One more pile on there to get things into the sorter. Great. So we now have everything that we need. We have our titanium crystals over here, we have our diamonds over here. So we need to get both of those products going into some research facilities, which I don't think I have built. So let's get on that first. We need 9 of them. So we've got all the materials we need, thankfully, so I don't have to go collecting anything. Great. Well, that was nice and simple. So that's yellow research pretty much ready to go. Gonna set it up so that it's being produced here, and then the output will go over this way. I'll hook it up to the other research facilities later. For now, let's get the titanium crystals going in. So, a couple of sorters going out from there. Let's go and collect some supplies pretty soon. So this is going to be producing yellow, yellow, and yellow. 1 material going in. Hey, Mr. McCoy, a little bit of Dyson Sphere program I see. Yes, indeed. I'm very well, thanks. How about you? Yeah, for those of you who were able to join my stream yesterday, you'll know that Roy joined me for a co-op session of Don't Starve Together. So we're hopefully going to be carrying that on in the future. So please do come back. We've not set a specific date and time for it to always happen yet, but I imagine it will probably stay with the Saturday afternoons like we did yesterday. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll be doing that on a regular basis. So if you're a fan of Don't Starve or Don't Starve Together, you'll definitely want to come and check that out. Okay, that is yellow research. Oh, we've got no power. Always forget about that. Just throw a couple of these down, stand in the middle. Some power passively generated. can't quite see my power bar. Oh, that's great. There we go. See what's going on now. So we just need to make sure that the crystals are actually, the diamonds rather, are actually being put onto the line. So let's do the finishing touches. And off we go. So yellows will now be produced. I need to now add them into this. It kind of makes sense to do it on the same side as the blue and the reds, and then the other side will be for purple and greens. Greens are a long way down the road. We're not going to be getting to them anytime soon. But yeah, the purples are actually relatively simple to get up and running. Don't think it will happen in today's session, but maybe. Very unlikely, but maybe. Oh, sorry. I actually said it should really go on the same side as the red and the blue, and then I proceeded to do the complete opposite. So let's try that again. Let's run line over the top of red. Oh. Bit of an awkward one, but okay. What we can do. Run it over the top. To here. Down here. And feed into the line this way. Just going to have to rip out those pylons for a moment. Oh, last 4 pieces of conveyor. So let's see, do we have the materials necessary to craft more? We do. This is a problem. We are gonna have to fiddle around with this. Let's move that, and we'll put a blue input here. No, it's still a problem. Okay, we need to move this blue overflow. It's just in the way where it is, unfortunately. Right, how are we going to do this? Easy. That. We'll get rid of those. And have to do this little by little. Fill that up. 2 in. 2 out. Get rid of that. Get rid of the red. Extend it over just a little bit. Add in our 2 sorters here. Our 3 sorters. Flow line. Grand. Power pylons back in. Okay, that should be everything except for our yellow overflow. So let's just throw in the yellow box there. Okay, so I never put the outputs, which was rather silly, but never mind. So let's just add those in now, and yay! Yellow cubes up and running. So I'm just gonna let the lines saturate first before I start putting any research on, because I want the line to be saturated, and then I'll start to build. How are these lines doing? So yeah, we're producing. See what this does. So is it going up or down? It's definitely going up. So we could afford to put maybe another set of the research stations in. Let's see. Do we have no? And how many can we build? Probably only two. Remember correctly? Where are they? There they are. Matrix labs. Yeah, we can only build two with the supplies we've got. Is better than nothing, so let's just do those. And let's throw in a couple of extras. Extend that along here. Oops. Hook that up. Producing yellow research too. Not producing nothing. Oh, it is producing something, but unfortunately there's no power going to its output sorter. So it couldn't produce any more. There we go. That's all up and running. I will add an extra one on there soon, because this seems to be holding steady. And yeah, we're still accumulating titanium crystals, which is good. How are we doing on the diamond front? We are just about producing more than we are consuming, just. So yeah, I think with the one extra research facility, that will be that line really well saturated.